Hey, people, trying something new with StreamYard. They have a mobile availability using from the phone. And I'm using it right now. How's everybody going, doing? I usually do the Tuesday tips from a computer, but I thought I'd try to do something different. I was trying to mix it up, give you a different experience. I'm outside in the yard. How's everybody doing? I don't know if I could do show reverse. Let me see what does with it. Okay, doesn't do that. Let me see, cam. Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, what's everybody doing for this Tuesday? Last Tuesday of the month. Pretty nice out here. I'm out here. Um, like I said, it doesn't give me a. Let me give you another view from what I see, because I don't have that reverse thing going. I guess that's fine. And we just doing, I'm just doing what I need to do. Let me see. Does this thing let me broadcast info? Okay. Cancel all that. All right. This is something new for me. Probably here. I'm in my yard. Turned around. You can see outside people out here in the yard now. This is a different one. We had a good, interesting conversation on Sunday about a lot of different things. My business partner Ken, a friend of his that he went to not high school, where he went to uh, college with at Ohio State, had a special guest, in Mali, guess that's how you pronounce her name. Had her as a special guest. We try to have different special guests on from a different perspective a lot of times, just to mix it up, chop it up, get a different perspective of what's going on. Um, a lot of times when we talk about these things, we got into conversations about the economy, um, capitalism. Now, and one thing we got to understand about capitalism's been all part of everything that we do. Okay, slavery capitalism. Prosumernomics is a good book for people to read about um, why we are in the situations we are in, how the predominant white society is able to do certain things. You have different things that are going on. You probably hear cicadas out here now. Um, I'm outside. Like I said, I just wanted to chop it up, something different. Use this. I wish you would on see. He broadcast. Um, you know, what is that? In terms of marketing, it's all about people engaging with you. Okay, now, it's like any relationship. If you got a relationship with somebody, they most people can't have. Okay? That is about being the hunted. In the terms of marketing and business, people don't always want that is always available to them. That's why I say always be the hunted. You're doing any marketing relationship with women. Don't always be chasing after women because you think you can. Okay, women don't like what they got that can be so available to them either. Let me turn this around. You can see the sunset. I'm down by the in my back. It was not my backyard. It's about this is where the football stadium is at the school. I usually do some sunset Sundays. You can see the sun setting here. It's a nice evening out. Not hot, not too humid or anything. He's gone down. Getting a fall preview right now. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm like I said, I'm using StreamYard as a way of doing some things right now on my phone, and I'm streaming on this whole production both on Facebook and YouTube, my YouTube channel. Now I'm not sure how. Let me see. Banner. Do one for sure. Okay, that's cool. So I have to leverage my time and do some things. This is what we teach in our business model. We was talking about capitalism Sunday night, um, and how it affect to learn how to play the game of whatever. Okay, even this marketing game, this a game how to play. Everything's a setup as a game. It's bad to say that. It is just what it is. It's a game. Okay. I wonder if this turns this way. Nope. Oh, okay. It does do that. Okay, fine. Didn't know if they would do that. Now that's better. Okay, portrait people. Good, 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 good. This is what I wanted to do. Like, wasn't for sure if it would do this for me. Now, this is like I said, I'm using new technologies, new, new stuff to, stand out, people. One of the things about marketing is always about standing out. Always about standing out. So you got to understand that from a standpoint of being willing to take the chance. You'll never move ahead unless you take a chance on anything. Learning to be the hunted instead of always hunting out for somebody about your business. People don't want things they easily can get a hold of. They just don't. Okay? They just don't want things they can easily get a hold of. And they just want things that people want things that they it's bad to say it. People want the opposite of what they can get. It's crazy. We humans are a crazy commodity, situation, per people, whatever. You would think you would want. It's just like women. People chase things what they can't have, relationship that they can't have. Why do you think married? Why do you think both sexes chase after married people? Because it's a task. It's something that is forbidden. Why so many women chase after married men? All that kind of stuff. That's why I said always be the hunted. See, married men are the hunted, not the hunter. Okay, it's the same type of mentality you gotta have in business as you do a lot of y'all got with y'all's relationship thing. Y'all love, y'all love to. Let me see if I can move this over. Y'all love to move this layout. What's the layout here? Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to look at the layout here. Okay. Not sure what's going on here. I'm just learning, like I said, I'm just learning this. People want what they can't have, and that's why you get just married people, women messing with married men. Forbidden fruit. Okay, it's the forbidden fruit thing. So, this is what the whole idea of being the hunted instead of the hunter is in network marketing, um, online marketing especially. We had this thing about had a conversation last night talking about what's going on. Columbus, Ohio has a mandated mask wearing. We just came back from Kroger's. Everybody in the Kroger's had their mask on. Cool. Um, they just now were voting. I don't know what I've heard about closing bars and stuff early. And you're always going to get those type of people that always say, well, they might as well just close the whole thing if they're going to let it open to 10 o'clock. Well, then, it's like it's so many damn things. You can't please everybody. This is why I always talk about pleasing everybody. Stop trying to please everybody, folks. Pleasing everybody is a pain in the ass. There's no need in trying to pleasing everybody. Folks, there's always going to be a group of people, okay? A group of people that aren't going to agree with you. If you close all the bars and stuff, people are going to be mad. Well, they're going to lose business. Well, but the problem with a lot of people is when they close the stuff, when it was trying to open, some of y'all wouldn't mandate about wearing the mask, so they wouldn't have to do it. So now if they're trying not to close a bar so y'all can still make some money, This is why I keep telling people, y'all, bars, everybody need to engage with social media. Okay? Curbside service will keep you afloat. If it wasn't for social media and technology today, people, we would be in a worse situation than we are now. Grant, we would. Contrary to what y'all want to believe, there's still being money made in our economy and around the world too. Those who that make use of technology. Now we just got told that all Columbus public schools are going all remote, which is good, which they should have had that in place in the first damn place for the simple fact other type they could have saved themselves days by implementing remote learning when the weather was bad. You know, it's amazing that we got all this technology 20 something years now, and you got so many people acting like they living in the 18th century, acting like they don't know or don't want to know, and they could have saved themselves so much time in doing things, but yet people want to be who they want to be, and it's sad that people are like that. And one thing, black folks, you can't get emotional about certain things. We live in an economy. If you want to compete, you better learn the game. Okay, you can get mad. We can get mad. We can get upset, saying, "Yeah, there's always going to be a group of people misuse you. Your own people misuse you." But if you don't understand the game of economics, you're gonna be left out. You can't compete. One of the things that they did was with 13th and 14th Amendment was made it so we could compete economically. Okay, if you read Pronomics by Dr. Claude Anderson, he talks about those type of things and how we were not available in the race to the new world to compete economically. Every other group to compete in the race. When I'm talking about the race in the term of racism, it was a race, people. It was a race to the new world, and black folks were the economic stronghold, the labor force to build this country. Keep it simple. The other problem with that was we weren't allowed to compete with the predominant white society to do anything. There are still things on the books now. Why we still fighting over voter rights? Okay, election. Okay, and a lot of y'all still don't understand that the presidential election ain't based on the people's vote. It's based off of the electoral vote that the people vote on, not the candidate. There's a whole lot of different things I can talk about tonight, but I'm not gonna go into because it's a whole long other discussion that you need to understand where you're at on that avenue, and most of us seem to don't know or don't want to know. There's always an argument about why do they do work or voting suppression. Well, they do voter suppression in local type stuff. They do voter suppression in a lot of different things, but that's a game. If you ever played the game of Monopoly, you would understand what I'm talking about. Okay, most of y'all probably have never played the game of Monopoly, so you don't know what I'm talking about. You think the voter suppression is just for a reason. The voter suppression is a game. The vote is a game. All this stuff is a game to make you think that you have a say in a lot of things. Not just and it's not just for black folks, people. Okay, let me be honest. Okay, like I said, black folks are used as a labor force, but certain class of people, you're not privileged to a lot of different things, um, because you was left out of the same game. Even though you may be white, you're still left out of the same game. If you're not in the 3 to 2%, 1% class, you're left out of the game. Okay, there is a game. There's levels of a game that some of us are privileged to, and there's levels of a game that some of us are not privileged to, and we need to understand it. But that comes from an education. And I had mentioned to our guest on Sunday about reading. Everybody's read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Everybody reads that book. I don't, you know, that book teaches you about economics, but it also teaches you how to game of how really money is done and how you don't play that game of money. And the biggest problem of working on the left side of that quadrant is taxes. The biggest problem that most of y'all don't address, most economists don't address to the working class is taxes. You pay the highest taxes in the world. No matter what they do, you're gonna pay for that stimulus check and the other one that they're gonna probably put out, you're gonna pay for that. Okay? You're gonna pay for that in taxes. And it's because uh how you earn your money. That's how it is. It's gonna be based off of how you earn your money, not based off of um that you work. It's based on how you work and how you earn that money. It's always been that way. Okay? It's gonna always be that way unless you learn the game. There is a game to everything. There's a game to religion. Religion is a game. Religion was a game to keep certain people under control. Okay? If you don't, if you can't bitch about certain things if you're not willing to understand what's happening to you. And there's a lot of us do not want to understand what's happening to us because we get caught up in what should be versus what is. Okay? What should be and what is are two different things. Let's deal with what is and let's see if we, especially black and brown people, can learn. And some whites gonna have to learn it too. You have to learn to play the game or use the game in your own fashion. Every other ethnic group does. They use that game to play it to help their own communities. We seem to always want our rights for certain things. Don't give a fuck about your rights. Don't give a fuck about nobody's rights. What you got to understand is understand the game. What's that saying? Understand the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And there's some truth in that. And that's where most of us get caught up. We hate the players. Understand the players. You wanna you if you want sort of things what the wealthy do or what the wealthy have privilege to, learn what they do. Stop trying to take away certain things that they do and learn to play that game. See, the biggest problem with a lot of people in this country and a lot of things that happen is that we try to take away what they're going. This is why I had a problem with Elizabeth Warren and her shit about making the rich pay their fair share. Who the fuck you gonna make the rich pay their fair share? They're the fucking ones that made the laws and operate the tax codes. You think they gonna pay more taxes on the laws that they put into place? Get the fuck out of here, folks. Grow up. That's my biggest problem with the Democratic Party because they want to give you this shit about, oh, we're gonna do this, but yet you're not educating people on what the game is. Both parties, in some instances, will like to fuck you. You're real. This isn't a white change to a fashion state. I we have to look at things. We sometimes we need out of the Democrat and Republican mindset. Um, if you look at history with everybody, you got Republicans fuck up the economy, Democrats come and clean up. It's a give and take. It's a game that they're playing with the public. If we sat down and observe what the fuck is going on, them cats are playing the same game against the people, and they're getting rich on both sides. So what's really happening here? Let's ask some serious ass questions about everything. How money really works, or how the money that we have ain't working. Okay, that's what we need to understand. So if you got value from what I'm saying, I hope you do. Um, Let me go back here. Uh, you can follow me if you want. If you're not on my mailing list, here you are on my. There's my mailing list, the ball low on the banner there. Gregorysmith Gregorysmith.online. That's my mailing list. I usually send out my blog, comes out every week, 6 o'clock. If you want to get other in-depth information about stuff I talk about, learn and everything, subscribe to my mailing list right there, Gregorysmith.online. Okay. Um, every week, the marketing platform that we belong to tomorrow night has a training session, 9 p.m. That's free. You can register at that link, Gregorysmithsolutions.online. Okay. Okay. And right here, every Sunday, my training I call Sunset Sundays. Sunset Sundays is something I created back in 2016 to give an insight of what people need to be looking at. That's when we bring special guests. I started this as what I'm doing now. It's kind of a remote thing that I've been doing as a panelist thing. Um, register for that. That's free. Sundays, starting at 8:45. We might be going a little earlier because it's getting darker. We're losing time because we're going towards that fall situation. So you can register right here. Sunset Sunday webinar training. That's every Sunday, every week. Sunday, 8:45. Lasts probably about 90 minutes or so. Okay. So hope you got value from what I'm sharing with you out tonight with different things, different perspectives. It's a game, people. Learn to be the hunted if you want to make some money. And if you're interested in certain things, hey, hit me up, DM me, instant message me. Don't be scared. I know I talk a little rough about something, but I'm just not here to bullshit people. If I'm here to help. If you want the information, but you gotta ask people. You can't be scared. You always walk around here asking for a damn raise at them damn jobs at your ass. Why don't you not do that? Okay. And if you want my book that I have out, I have a book here on Amazon. I wrote a couple of years ago, 5 Keys to Success in Today's Market. That talks about the difference between prospecting and marketing that you need to know if you're a network marketer professional. Okay. With that being said, I hope you got value from tonight's little Tuesday tip thing. Um, um, that being said, people, peace. This worked out pretty good on my phone. Peace. Take care, and we'll see you on the next video. I'm out.